What's up? What's up? What's up? Polo Sports Talking ENT here, again with another one. Hit that like, hit the sub, also comment as well. Also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get all of my videos uh, and all of my content. I want to thank the last people that showed up to the last live or previous live. Um, Everybody, Annie K, Will and Nix, Jake, my dog, Jacob Jennings. Uh, who else? Um, I think I'm missing some people, but they actually pulled up and was able to show. Oh yeah, frustrated man, frustrated King. I appreciate y'all for showing up. But I was gonna talk about this earlier. I do apologize about the tardiness. Um, I am running a little bit late. I got a lot of things that's going on. People have to realize that I am a I am a family man, so I got a lot of things going on outside of just this. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, it's no excuses. Still here. Make sure y'all hit that like and hit the sub too. Okay. Look, I'm gonna talk about Deshaun Watson now. According to reports, there have been two women that have made accusations against him uh, regarding more sexual assault allegations, and then also they're getting ready to press charges, to file charges against Deshaun Watson. And I find it mighty strange. And salute to Big Who in the building, and salute to Reezy Rolex, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Look, it's like this. I find it mighty strange that after the Texans have made it known that they're willing to hear trade or trade talks or trade offers in order to try to move Deshaun Watson, and then also Philly is interested in him because apparently they're trying to work out a deal to where it involves him. And the thing that we have to realize about Philly that I already mentioned is that Jalen Hurts is there, and many people believe that if Watson comes there, then Jalen Hurts will be gone, and that remains to be seen because I think Jalen Hurts is pretty talented, and then not only that, he's the one so far that has came in with innocence. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have this hanging over his head. So they also, you also got to look at that too, from a morality standpoint and a character standpoint. But I know that the Eagles are trying to win. They're trying to win football games, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Deshaun Watson is automatically going to come in there and make his presence felt. I'm not doubting him or anything like that. Hopefully, y'all can hear me what I'm saying because I'm getting ready to ride in a bad area. So if y'all can't hear me, please, please, please let me know. Uh, this is what I'm gonna say though. I find it mighty strange that they're trying to come up with all these accusations now, being that being that Deshaun Watson, the whole time has been trying to, get a trade out of there. He's trying to get out of Houston and everything. And now they're all these women. It was quiet for a little bit. The accusations were quiet for a little bit, but then once training started, hey, well, I mean, I'm sorry about that. Once training camp had got started, and once the NFL, as they're getting closer to the NFL season, now they want to start coming out with even more accusations and allegations. Now, there's two sides to every coin. It's a double-edged sword, and as I've said before, y'all know my channel. There's three sides to every story too. Okay, it's his side, the women's side, and the truth. I'm gonna tell you like this, like I've said many times before in regard to this situation. Okay, and I want people to hear me loud and clear when I say this. Before I say this, before I get ready to say what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you I respect all of my black kings, man, for going out there, putting in their hard work, making a living, and putting their life on the line, and putting their freedom on the line too. Because once you become an athlete or entertainer, anything like that, and you become in the public eye, you no longer have as much freedom as you think you do. Yeah, you have all the money, and yes, you got all the luxury and stuff, but with that, it comes a lot more. It comes a lot more negativity, a lot more things grabbing at you. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna say this though, it's a big possibility that something may have taken place. Okay, and we cannot be surprised if it has taken place. Now, when I say that, I'm not sitting here trying to say that Deshaun Watson uh, automatically did it or anything, but we have to understand that these are a lot of women. Now, I know some people are kind of comparing this to Cosby, the Cosby situation, and the whole LeBron situation that's going on right now, these accusations and stuff like that, because we know that LeBron had just became a billionaire, and now all of a sudden those accusations, he dropped the movie. The movie did pretty good his first week, and then all of a sudden, then now people want to come and start saying stuff once he becomes a billionaire, or he was close to being a billionaire at that time, and now he's already reached billionaire status. But see, sometimes you put yourself in situations where people are automatically going to be like, I think he did have something to do with whatever took place, because he's already in a committed relationship, from my understanding. And not only is he in a committed relationship, he's been with that woman for quite some time. Now we can sit up here and pull up pull out Instagram models and scroll through the women that's been hitting them up in the DM, and pictures upon pictures of who he got and everything like that. We could say, okay, well, what would he need another woman for? Listen, sex is still a lust and sex is still an addiction. No matter how beautiful of a woman that you have, and no matter uh, how many females that you are sleeping with or jumping into bed with, there's still men out there that still have that appetite to do whatever is necessary to have more than one. And I'm not here again. I'm not saying that he did, but we can't be surprised if all of this is true. I'm certainly not going to be surprised. Now, was I shocked in the beginning to hear the amount of women, that have came out and made this statement, being that, I thought that he was in a committed relationship with his college and high school sweetheart? Yeah, absolutely. You bet you, man, because you didn't hear a lot of stuff about Deshaun Watson when he was in college. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear this type of stuff. And my thing is this: a lot of people, a lot of people are pointing the finger, and they're saying, okay, well, those women are this and those women are that. Well, hey, what if they are telling the truth? I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not taking any sides, but we don't know. We weren't there. We weren't in those massage parlors. It's the same thing when they came out with the situation that happened, with Robert Kraft. But then again, look at the skin color, and also look at the position that they're in. They swept that under the rug. They don't even talk about that anymore. And he still gets to go about his business and everything. Now, but Deshaun Watson, he got to struggle and listen to the stuff going on in the media. Not only does he have to listen to that stuff going on in the media, he also has to bear the fact that there's a case where his character could be tarnished. Like his I'm not gonna say his legacy could be tarnished like permanently or anything like that, but whenever a situation like this has taken place in the past, especially with an African American man, guess what? People never let you live it down. It could be, like a domestic violence situation. It could be a situation that happened in the club where you got into it with somebody, you got into a fight. People bring that up. People bring up the fact of you being testing positive for a particular drug or steroid or something. Dog fighting in Michael Vick's case. It's all types of situations. Ray Lewis and the murder. Uh, everything, everything. But they never live it down. And you can do everything that you can to try to tell people, okay, hey, look, well, they found me innocent. Only thing is with Michael Vick's case, it was, there was just a lot of proof. There was just too much proof there. Now, a lot of people on both on both sides of the spectrum, both black and white. Like there was people that were black that felt like Mike, African American that felt like Mike Vick was in the wrong. There was African Americans that felt like, okay, well, it wasn't really no big deal. And then of course you had people that were Caucasian or from another race or whatnot, all different ethnicities that said that Mike Vick, he shouldn't even play anymore. I'm not saying that this Deshaun Watson, that this instance is to that magnitude. I'm not saying that, but what I am going to say is that Deshaun Watson is at risk for his character being tarnished for quite some time, because even if it's an allegation or accusation or whatnot of any type of sexual misconduct or rape or sexual abuse or all this other stuff, people still take that stuff serious, even if the man is completely innocent. Just the fact that your name came up in the same sentence as those accusations, they still make a big deal out of it. They are still going to question you as a person, no matter how talented you are. No matter how talented you are. I don't listen. I believe that there was some. It was a mutual thing. It was consensual. Whatever went on in that room. Do I believe that he had sex with a few of those ladies? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you'd be a fool not to believe, man. Listen, we have to we got to stop living in this fantasy world and thinking, oh, okay, well, nah, that can't happen or this can't happen. No, nowadays in this society, the worst that you could possibly think of does go on. It does go on. I mean, these guys, yes, do they have beautiful wives at home? Yeah, they do. But that doesn't that's not going to sit there and stop them from going to the places that they want to go and doing the stuff that they need to do in order to have fun or uh, get off, whatever you want to call it, release, whatever. And plus, he's still a young. People forget that Deshaun Watson, he's still a relatively young guy, man. He's still a relatively young guy. You got to think about, like I've told y'all before, in reference to a lot of other athletes. You got to think about what you were doing when you were his age and how you were thinking. And look, he's a human being just like anybody else, and more importantly, he's a man. He's a man first. He's a man first. So he he gonna make the mistakes that he needs to make. Now, am I gonna sit here and throw him under the bus and say, "Oh yeah, you did this, you did that, and all this other stuff"? No, I'm not. And if they find him guilty, or they find some sort of evidence or something like that, saying that he did this or he did that or something like that, and they're saying that they find what accusations and allegations they say might be true, and they find proof of that, then it is what it is. We're gonna have to accept that. But I'm certainly not gonna judge him. But I'm not gonna be surprised neither. I'm not gonna be surprised. And then on top of that, he's got to work. He's gonna have to do everything in the book to try to win back the people and win back his fans that he probably have lost. Now, if you desert him as a fan and you say, "Oh, I ain't messing with him anymore," I get all of that and I understand that. But at the same token, you're you're he's supposed to be this perfect person when he has faults just like anybody else. And like I said, he's a young man in the NFL making millions of dollars. So he has control to do whatever necessary. He has the power to do, because once you have the money, you got the power. You know what I'm saying? Once you have the money, you have the power. Let's just call it what it is. You have to accept that. So he pretty much can control and do anything that he pretty much pleases. Damn well pleases. But that comes there's a conflict there, because you get beside yourself. You saying, yeah, I could buy this woman, I could have this woman do whatever she wanted, because 9 times out of 10, when he went to those massage parlors, they wanted money, and he's not going to those spas where it's just some old cheap uh, whole house or nothing like that. Nah, they're going. He's probably going to those upscale bars. Don't let your kids watch that new. Oh, nah. Well, nah. My kids ain't old enough to watch that, anyways. I got babies, man. I got babies. Well, well, I got a 12 year old too, but you know what I'm saying. We not, she not looking at that type of stuff. So nah, I'm definitely not gonna do that. I'm gonna drop the link for you, Lou. If you could come in, I don't know if you can come in or not. And shout out to Lou the Writer, man. Go definitely go sub to his channel, Lou the Writer Sports. If you haven't sub to his channel, man, he got great content. Always talking about basketball, football, you name it. He gonna talk about it. Lou the Writer Sports, representative of the LDBC. And shout out to all of my brothers in the LDBC, everybody. Uh, Ticket TV or Pro Basketball Update. Uh, my boy T Price, sub to his channel. LB, sub to his channel. Two Raw for TV Sports, Politically Incorrect, all of that. Mike, Big Mike, got like several different names. Sub to his channel. LVZ, sub to his channel. Uh, who else out there? FYF, sub to his channel. Sub to all their channels, man, and you're gonna get a good dose of good basketball knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely gonna get baptized. Even True to King TV, go sub to him too as well. But look, I'm gonna tell you like this, okay? Whether innocent, whether he's innocent or guilty, he's always gonna have this hanging over his head. He's gonna always have this hanging over his head, no matter what. The media is gonna tear him a new a-hole. Pause. Especially if he gets traded, and they trade him and he goes to an even bigger market like New York or a Philadelphia, which Philadelphia is still a big market. He goes he goes to a LA, and while they might not be that great, as far as football, the media is still gonna give them coverage. If he goes to a place where they're popular now, where it's popping for football, like Pittsburgh, or he goes to any of these other places or whatnot, they're still gonna give him hell about it. They're gonna give him hell about it. The top five. Oh yeah, top five in basketball. Well, you know, top five. Top a top 15. Like I said, I do it like an actual GM. I construct my team like a GM. What's up, Don? Knows my top five. And Lou, you should know my top five if you heard me ramble as many times before. I got the link in here if you want to jump in too, because me and Jacob was cooking on this earlier. But my top five in basketball, like I said, at the point guard I got Isaiah Thomas. Okay, I got Isaiah Thomas. At the shooting guard I got MJ. My 3 is Larry. My 4 is Dennis Rodman. And my 5 is Hakeem Olajuwon. That's my top 5. And this is why. I mean, that's my starting 5 right there, okay, of all time. The reason is because we're going to shut you down defensively. We're going to, first and foremost, we're going to shut you down defensively. I got I got 3 guys. I got 3 guys on the squad that can shut you down and change the course of a game defensively. All 5 guys can change the course of a game offensively. All 5 guys are pretty decent when it comes to their playmaking. Yes, Dennis Rodman was a fucking playmaker. He was a hell of an outlet passer, and he knew how to make nice passes when he was at the high post. Go back and go look. Dennis Rodman knew how to run the fast break. I don't want to hear none of this stuff. I don't want to hear none of this stuff about, oh, why do you have Dennis Rodman as your power forward? Yes, I have Dennis Rodman over Tim Duncan. Yes, I do. Because a power forward, before I let Lou the Ryder go ahead and go, a power forward and a center is not really supposed to be scoring like that. People don't really understand that. The original power forward and centers, your center was supposed to be your rim protector for blocks and rebound. Your power forward is supposed to be a muscle guy and establish position in the post and to be able to get rebounds. Your wings and your point guard, that's where the bulk of your scoring goes. But hey, the reason why I got Hakeem is because he's the all-time leader in blocks, and not only was he superb defensively and out in the high post, guess what? He can also kill your ass offensively too. So I'm going to use him as a secret weapon. All 5 of those guys that I have on the squad can get you buckets. All 5 of those guys that I have on the floor can shut you down defensively, with the exception of Larry Bird. He can't do it one-on-one. He played good team defense. Lou the Ryder, go ahead, man. Go ahead and cook on this subject right here.
It's like this, Polo. The moment that one girl came out and said Deshaun Watson did this, he was found guilty from the media and from the women hate group. Because they saw him as a half profile athlete, thinking he can do whatever he wants. So most of these women who are mad at him right now are bitter because they probably got done the same, because they probably had a one night stand with the athlete, believing they were going to get they made it, back rolled in, and it didn't work out that way. And when it don't work out that way, they pull this type of crap. I'm not saying I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not saying that. Well, if it did happen the way he said it happened, then he's wrong. It's that simple. But what happened to innocent to proven guilty, Polo? Seriously, what happened to that? Because why? Because he's a black man, he's guilty no matter what. What I think happened was the minute he said he wanted to get traded, the Texans were mad. They were back in the corner, so they probably set this whole thing up. They probably, you know how they is. They had these private investigators following the guys. They deep in their past, deep in their history and all that. The Texans said, "No, you ain't leaving." They tried to make it seem like you can't leave because of this situation, and we're going to have your back the whole time. Now that the situation is blowing out up to proportion, now they're willing to trade him because they want the bad press. They rather have another organization take the bad press like the Eagles. So now you got this whole situation where two more women start to come out saying he did this, he did that, because they see other women trying to get that back road. Now they want their turn, because accusing somebody of rape is a serious is serious, Polo. It's that dead serious.
Absolutely.
Because if you accuse of rape and you found innocent, they gonna think you still a rapist till the day you die. Because say he found innocent, how you know ain't gonna be some crazy person gonna still come after him and try to kill him, try to come after his family? Because his family got to still walk around. His family got to still live that life too.
Man, you hitting facts.
Now that not only are you like, how you feel, like, how would you feel if your son got accused of rape when he didn't do it? That would break your heart as a father. Like this is my boy. He didn't do this. He didn't do anything like that. Now not only do you have to live with that for the rest of your life, your son got to live with that for his life. People gonna be, if you go out in public, people gonna look at you side ass. People gonna probably spray painting your house and all types of shit.
No, that's fact.
Because they're gonna judge, because they already judge you by the accusation. And you know what they used to do to black men back in the day when they got accused of rape, what they didn't do. They used to lynch us. Lynch. So
nah, they did worse stuff than that though, Lou. That I'm not even gonna mention on this channel, but you know what it is. You know the type of stuff they used to do, man.
Yeah, if you saw that movie Rosewood.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah. That's one of my favorite movies too.
But on the real, man, I hope everything they saying is not true. It was a sister though. It consensual. Just like that whole Coach Bryant thing. He said the girl said it was consensual. She got mad because she thought she made it to herself. She was gonna get money. She got money off it.
Yeah, and you messed up and you tarnished the guy's legacy for the majority of his career, and he had to work hard to gain it back, and still couldn't do that fully.
They still get on him to the day, even though he's gone now.
Yeah, even though he's dead. the man is dead and gone, and you're not letting that man live in peace. And that's what I said earlier in the stream, Lou. That's what I said. I said, look, this is exactly what I said. I said, no matter if he's innocent or guilty, they're not going to let him live it down. They're not going to let him live it down. They're going to continue to constantly bring it up. Like, if he's guilty, it's going to be even worse, because then, hey, I'm willing to say this. Don Lovato said this. Don Lovato had said that his days of playing football are over. I can believe that if he's guilty, absolutely, because he's gonna be blackballed. And like you said, Lou, you hit it right on the nail. Any type of thing dealing with sexual abuse or abusing women, domestic violence, whatever you want to call it, the NFL don't play with that.
No, they don't. It's like
the NFL.
Like he can have a career. He can have like a 13-year career where he goes out there and win multiple Super Bowls. He will never win an MVP in his career, no matter what type of numbers he put up.
Yeah.
Cause every time we win the championship, all they're gonna keep on doing is bringing this whole subject up over and over again.
Right. especially if he's in a big market. They're gonna try to do everything they can to destroy this man. And really, hey, listen, we talked about this a long, long time ago on your channel when it first came out, Lou. You know, listen, we had said that let's just call it what it is. These guys that go into these massage parlors and everything like that, they make deals with these women to sleep with them. And look, if you did it, you did it. Hey, that's fine. But see, the problem with that though is that you run the risk of, okay, you didn't pay this girl X amount of dollars that she wanted or whatever, and now the woman might have even got attached too. She might have even got attached to Deshaun. You ever think about that? They might have got attached to Deshaun, thinking that they could have him.
I wouldn't be surprised if it comes out that he was involved in a relationship with Deshaun Watson and he broke it off and she didn't like it.
I thought the same thing too, Luke.
And she said it's been hard for her to do her job. Then why are you getting almost 500,000 people wanting to get massage from you now?
Hold on 1 second, Luke. All right, hold on. My bad, Luke. Hey, look, and people act like these guys are are machines, and they can't never make no mistake. Uh, Listen, if he did it, look, that's the price that he gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to work really, really, really hard. Lou, I was asking. I think I asked Jacob Jennings and I asked Will this too. Do you think that this is as bad as the Michael Vick situation if it did happen?
I don't know about that because when it comes to job, because they accuse him of dog fighting, and you know how people feel about their pets.
Right. Yeah, and I know you a dog lover too. How did you feel about it when Vic got in trouble with that?
His cousin said on live TV it wasn't him, it was us doing the dog fighting. He just brought the property.
But some people feel like he was just as guilty.
Only thing he's guilty of being generous to his family. to the wrong members of the family.
You know, and they never let him live that down though. They were always calling him. You remember that time, man. See, that was a crazy time. If you didn't live through that, then you wouldn't know. What's up with it, Celtics Nation? I see you in the building, man. Yes, we talking about football. Uh, Look, that was a crazy time, wasn't it, Lou? When
Yeah,
when 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 Michael Vick went through that, man. Michael Vick, that was worse than the Kobe thing because people were making death threats to Michael Vick.
you got that right.
People they never let him live that down, man. All he went, they would always be like, yeah, dog killer, dog killer. You don't deserve to live anymore. Yeah, I mean they were saying all types of stuff about this man.
Like I said, like they said it was him, but his cousin said if Michael wasn't involved, it was us. One thing you do like I understand helping some of your family members out. But if you got certain family members who know they ain't good, why bother?
Yeah, that's true.
Why would you give him $1 million home knowing that they gotta be act right in their home? Because if they don't, if they get caught doing something, that's on you.
But everybody that you bring, a part of your circle and everything, everybody ain't gonna fly straight, Lou. Everybody gonna have, they set of intentions, and some of them are gonna try to profit off of you. Some people are gonna try to get you in trouble. You said I would like, hey, salute to you, Marco Hinton. I see you in the building, man. Texas representative. You said I would like to have proof before I accuse Deshaun of anything. Yeah, that's facts right there.
That's what I'm
And
saying. I know good well they got videos in those massage parlors.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't
what
you
it,
think they will have videos of him actually trying to rape the girl, wouldn't they?
yeah, some of those places, um, they got cameras inside of there, but they try to protect the privacy of the clients from what I know.
By this whole thing going down, now you don't have athletes not go to these places now. The organization gonna tell them, don't do not go to the massage parlor. We don't want you to end up like Sharon Washington.
Oh, yeah, and look, I said this too. I find it mighty strange that they're doing this. Uh, Marco Hinton and Celtics Nation. I find it mighty strange that they're trying to do this right after Houston has been open to hear trade offers, or or that now they want to make trades because they know that they know that other people want Deshaun Watson. They know that. If Deshaun becomes available, man, everybody gonna be trying to grab him. They're gonna try to make every type of move that they can to try to get him, no matter what's hanging over his head. Now, do I think that they should just move Jalen Hurts like that out of the way? No, because I like Jalen Hurts, man. He still got quite a bit to prove and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And plus, Jalen Hurts so far has been keeping his nose clean. And I'm not saying that Deshaun Watson haven't, but I mean he don't have the type of drama circulating around him. Listen, everybody, a lot of people got to realize, Lou, everybody ain't gonna be a Larry Fitzgerald. Come into the league and just be a good, upstanding guy.
But
Every
Walker was a good upstanding guy, building houses for people without who can't afford them, doing things for his neighborhood and his community.
Yeah. And but what's gonna be tied to his name though? Like what you just said, rapist. Ray Lewis. As much as I love Ray Lewis, what's tied to his name, Lou? Murderer. You know what I'm saying?
And
Kobe Bryant.
And that family still believe Ray Lewis killed their cousin.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And he's probably done everything that he can. He does motivational speaking. He goes to Lou, because Ray Lewis is a motivational speaker. A lot of people don't know that. He goes to he does what Ric Flair does. Ric Flair is a motivational speaker. I bet people didn't even know that. Just like Bob Arum is a lawyer. I didn't know that either.
I think they said, ain't Ray Lewis a preacher now too?
I don't know about a preacher, but I know he does motivational speaking. He goes into like locker rooms. He'll go to poor neighborhoods. He'll go to like the YMCA community centers and he'll talk to the youth. But he had to do that probably when he did his community service. When he had got in trouble or whatever, even though they found him innocent or whatever, but they probably was like, look, because you got this attached to your name, you need to work to prove to people that you didn't do this, blase, blase. These people cut all types of deals with him. But Ray Lewis has done everything he could. My point is that Ray Lewis has probably done everything that he could to try to get that dirt off his name. But they still see him as a murderer. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Lou, you see this? That's why I was telling Celtics Nation know what I'm talking about. Ric Flair is not just a wrestler. This guy comes into basketball. He comes into basketball games for college basketball teams to hype the team up.
His daughter acting like him right now.
Right. Yeah. Hey, Marco Hinton. Hey, Marco Hinton brought up a good point too, Lou. They didn't do anything to Ben Roethlisberger. They sweep that under the rug. Robert Kraft, because of his position and the color of his skin too. They look what they did. They barely talked about it. They talked about it for like a day, Lou the writer. And then after that, then they didn't talk about it. But with Deshaun Watson, that has been, to me, that's been the headline. That's been the headline more than the training camp.
He didn't have to come to camp. They wanted him to stay away from camp, but he didn't want to get fined money because he didn't want to lose money because he need all the money he can get right now.
Yeah, that's facts. Because they already chose Tyrod Taylor as a starter.
Now the NFL is investigating this whole situation, knowing when they do their investigation, they don't know what to think, what the hell they doing. Because remember, when your boy from Dallas Cowboy got suspended for those 6 games, the woman told the the NFL president and the other guy talking about this woman that ain't credible, but they still suspending him for 6 games, and she lost her job because he told them the truth.
You said Texans are dirty for what they're doing to the brother. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. They, if he wanted to trade, yeah. Lou had already touched on this. He already said that if they wanted to trade, I mean, if he wanted to trade, man, they should have gave him a trade. And I'm gonna be real with you too. I don't like how they did. Listen, I'm not an O'Brien fan. Okay, I never liked him as a coach. Okay, I'm gonna be real. But I felt what they did to him was wrong because the whole Houston Texans organization wasn't right in the first place. But and this is coming from somebody that I can't stand O'Brien.
The main reason Deshaun Watson wanted to trade because he wanted to Eric the Enemy as the head coach, and the Houston Texans told him no. They said they want to involve him in the process for choosing that head coach. So he said who he wanted. They told him no, and basically that's a slap in his face.
Right.
Like you want me to be involved in this organization, but you don't want to take my suggestions because I've been playing this game for a long time, man. I know and the type of offense that they run down there in Kansas City. You don't want to have that here in with the Texans. Come on, bro.
Right. So who did they want again? Who did he want again, Lou? Over there in H Town?
Eric the Enemy, the offensive coordinator.
Right. Okay.
And he got a shady history himself of sexual harassment.
Oh, okay. He got a checkered pass. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, I understand.
Like he been assistant coach for a long time.
Oh,
Everybody don't understand why he don't get a head coaching job because he's real good.
I mean, if they're gonna hold all these coaches to that type of standard, man. If that's the case, a lot of these GMs, a lot of these executives, and even these scouts that are in the league, and a lot of these coaches, shoot, do you know how much dirt that these guys have?
Like
But
they can look at an old tweet and fire them for that.
yeah, yeah, that's why you gotta be careful what you put on social media, man.
Like not every coach in the NFL is squeaky clean.
Man, hell no.
Like what are they expect? Like they know Eric Henry is a good coach, and if you give him a chance to be a coach of a head of a football team, they're gonna do good.
Yeah, yeah, man. These people, these people act like these guys are like can absolutely make no mistake. And I keep telling these people, man, these people breathe like us, they walk like us, they talk like us, they have a heart that beats like us. And the men that are in the NFL, what do they have? They have Johnsons like us. You know what I'm saying? At least we expect them to. You know what I'm saying? So
Like
what makes you?
like I said before, If you got a wife or a girlfriend, get a massage from them, not no masseuse.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that. Well, I agree with you on that, man. You have no business in there, but you took the risk. Hey, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You're a human being, just like everybody else. You're gonna do what you do. You know
If you're gonna
that
get a
that was your
physical,
decision.
also if you're gonna get a physical therapist, if you're gonna get a physical therapist, make sure it's not a woman that are attractive. Make sure it's some type of man. Don't get a pretty woman.
You know, pretty here. That woman is or anything. You know what I'm saying? This is about how they can service that guy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
It's like there's a lot of female doctors who are physical therapists.
Hey, all right. You said a lot of physical therapists and doctors. Man?
Like if you was having a serious problem with your back, your knees, and all that, go to the physical therapist. Don't go. That's simple. Like when you
A
play, like
chiropractor.
if you have, yeah, basically,
Nah, that's real talk.
if you play the game of football, if you having a problem with your back and your legs, go to a physical therapist, not a masseuse.
Nah, that's real talk. Don't use that as an
And
excuse.
if you got significant other, have them massage you. How would you feel if your woman knew you went to masseuse and another woman touching you for a little? She be ready to cut your head off.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't went to a masseuse, but I told my wife, about it. But I'm talking about one of those masseuses. Okay, Lou. I don't know how they do in Louisville, but okay, in the mall they got those people that give you a massage and all of that.
Yeah, in the mall when they be all out in public, that has a little chair ready.
Right.
See, if you do that,
So
you got all the witness just in case.
salute Gemini. Salute Conquest. I'll see you in the building, man. He said these
If you get
allegations. He
if
said
you
these
got
allegations
all
are
the
some
people,
bullshit.
if you got all the witnesses right there, then like it was just him and her in the room by themselves. She said she was forced to give him oral sex. Nobody forced you to you. No man's gonna force a woman to give head unless he got a gun to her head.
Some guys do, man. You'd be surprised, man. It's some crazy people. Okay, so I think somebody who is this? Probably Jacob. Uh-oh, Starling Young in here. What's up, man? What's up, man? What's up, man?
What up?
Don't act quiet now.
Yeah,
Hey, hey, Lou. Hey, Sterling, man, he be spitting them bars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm in Orlando. Yo, Lou. Yo, Polo.
What's up?
Yeah, man. I was in Orlando. I watched on ESPN. I saw that on ESPN, and seeing that, man. That's it.
You talking about you talking about
Bad.
Deshaun, bro? You breaking up a little bit, young. Can you hear him? Can you hear him, Luke?
No,
Young, say something, man. I think Young got a bad connection right now.
like I said, man, if it was that serious, you need massage. Use your woman or your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now we can hear you. Hey, what were you saying, Young?
I say it was a good move and a bad move, and the good move was for Deshaun, and the bad move from Texas. What I meant by that, I mean bad move for Texas because now who's they're going to be their key for their quarterback? Because once he's going to go, and it's a good move for Deshaun because now what team can really fit its style in his game that could actually get what he needs to go.
But he still got these allegations hanging over his head.
Yeah, I heard that too. I was watching that too. I heard two more. They said two more females that.
Yeah, two more. Yeah, two more, and they're gonna press charges.
And I'm like, oh good. So,
But I find
He,
it mighty, like I said, Young, and like I said, Lou, I find it mighty strange, not only for his sake, but also LeBron and a couple others. Right after LeBron reaches a billionaire, then they want to start coming out with all this stuff, other stuff, vandalizing his mural and all that other stuff. Then on top of that, Deshaun Watson talking about he want to trade. Oh, then all of these women want to come out now.
yeah, it was just funny. It was real strange and real funny that a person wants to leave after bad situations with the contract and also with the team. Now all the allegations comes out of nowhere. So I feel like it was a setup to to. When I say setup, I mean they trying to set him up so he won't get the deals that teams, not only teams but endorsements they're really trying to get. So that's why. So they try to make him have a bad reputation, a bad name all around him. So that's how you see these allegations. I feel like that's so wrong, so pitful for a person to do that. You know?
I also feel like he may have he may have a relationship with the first accuser, and she couldn't take being left behind.
Right. You know, got salty about it. You know?
And that's what I was saying. I think I was saying this to Jacob Jonas earlier. I said it don't matter how attractive the female that you with is or anything like that. Sometimes a man is going to desire something else. Sometimes what I'm saying. It's not necessarily it's what that woman can do a little bit better than the other woman sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's wrong, but it happens though. You know what I'm saying? And I know what Lou is saying though, man. You have a woman at home, or you have a significant other. You had no business in there in private. And if you wanted to go somewhere, you should have had your female there with you.
Like he forgot you are Deshaun Watson, a black man. You're not an ordinary person. You're a pro athlete who make millions of dollars. You can't trust nobody.
Mhm.
because you got certain
Marco said that this is the. Oh, go ahead, Lou. My bad, bro.
now you got certain celebrities who make people um sign no papers before they get involved in sexual encounters now.
Right.
Like before we do this, I need you to sign these papers because I don't want nothing to get out. And two, I don't want to be I don't want you to say I raped you and stuff like that.
Same time. I don't know you. Same time.
Mhm.
Hey, that what Miley Cyrus do. Every time she had a one night stand, then she make those guys she about to sleep with sign papers.
Oh, I thought you about to say other one. I thought you about to say Brittany Renner.
No, Brittany Runner. She claims she's not the same person she was since she got with that San Antonio ball player.
Right. Yeah. Right.
You have
Yeah.
you have a pass. Just because you were a ball player now and you got a baby with him, I don't mean you.
No, they broke up because she played them again, and that's how these I got that's how not only it's these athletes, you know, you my man, it's these athletes. They always get manipulative easy by those females. So that's why you see,
Michael Hinton said that this is the Bill Cosby situation all over again. Yeah, but
uh
the only difference between that is, man, they waited for years and years to come out with
yeah,
Bill.
yeah.
Like look at the Paul George situation, man. Before Paul George got engaged to his baby mama, the stripper girl, he about ready to accuse him of sexual harassment.
So he put a ring on them. Mm.
She said she was gonna accuse him of sexual harassment. Next thing you know, they back together and they getting married and they have enough baby together.
And she pregnant. Yeah, anyway. Damn,
I'm telling you,
she
man,
trapped
this
him.
it's
Yeah, that's what I said. She trapped them. She trapped PJ. She trapped that boy.
She said,
And
"You ain't going nowhere. If you try to leave, guess what this?"
no, he did leave. He said he thought you
that's why
love. Like I like how
that's why
I like how Dr. Umar Johnson said. He said love. He said no, they ain't love. You getting set up. That's the point. You getting set up by these thoughts. These females that really can manipulate and know this game for like so many years. So many years. So that's how you get played.
and
That's how football players, basketball athletes get played so many times. Not only just the love, the money. Um, they might put the baby against you, their child against you. You got the baby, they might put that against you, and shit, it's just crazy.
and you look at well, I'm sorry, Bradley Bill, but I gotta go there, man.
Uh-oh.
Bradley Bill's Bradley Bill's wife, the
uh,
woman he married to, before he got married, she was on Instagram being an Instagram doing doing all types of stuff. She was on that show. I think one of those love and hip hop shows.
yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, but I think she did better. She wasn't like the raw bitch. She got to she ended up with a ball player, had kids. And,
I'm telling you, man, it's a code they go by.
Yeah, that's facts.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And ladies,
That's
I ain't saying all of you go by that same code. Don't go. Do not get mad at me. I'm just
It's not all the ladies. Like it's just the fellas. No, us fellas, man. We have to be careful who we sleep with, or who we talk with, who we
But
date with.
Sterling, listen to this. Well, now you wonder why a lot of women say that we don't exercise our common sense, and a lot of our African American men don't have critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying? Because or don't utilize our critical thinking skills. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like this. Now you not in that category. I'm not in that category. Lou certainly ain't in that category. But guys like this, they're put in that category of not having common sense, like of doing the stupid stuff that they do. You can have all this money in the world, but and I'm not saying Deshaun did it, but if he is doing it, you know what I'm saying? Lou had already says, okay, exercise your common sense. You got a wife at home. So it's like that's why like a lot of women look at it like, you know what I'm saying? I can't deal with this nigga because he man, he easy work. I could, and that's the same thing with Paul George. Look at what she did. Oh, you ain't going nowhere. I'm finna trap your ass.
He put a ring on her. Yup.
You can't come for
like at that time.
Instagram.
At
No,
that
don't call
time,
him. Don't call him no Instagram model. Instagram thought. Unless you delete your social media.
like
Go ahead. I'm
at
sorry
that
about that,
time,
Lou.
at that time, Paul George was with Doc Rivers' daughter, and you
Yeah.
telling me she wasn't enough for you? You had to go to that club with your homeboys and mess with that girl, knowing that she saw you and thought dollar signs from the start. Now you see pictures of them together. Paul George look like he's unhappy right now.
Yeah.
He shouldn't even worry about that. That's my point. Like, man, he shouldn't even worry about that. You should be worried about the playoff, man. Like, this Clippers, like, can't let it in. You
Don't get me
can't let
wrong,
that
the girl. Don't get me wrong, his
even
fiance is
affect
bad.
you or what you
I like.
playing.
I look out. I
Like,
seen her. I seen.
mhm.
Don't get me wrong, she bad, but come on, man.
Man, I
See,
don't mean nothing.
I mean that, bro. But
Nowadays, that don't mean nothing.
he just like the rest of them.
like you, like if she left Paul George for somebody else, I can see that happening.
Yeah, no, man, she just like the rest of them.
You said Kanye is going to have nightmares raising those kids with kid game. Man, shoot, man, yeah, you can already see he going to hell. He over there crying at the listening party, at the
No,
album day,
I
at the
knew
album
things
party. He
got
over there
bad. I
crying
knew,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah. When that Kim Kardashian, but I knew what happened with him when I remember when he started saying, I decided to be president. Then once he started dating Kim, he said, I decided to be president 2020. Then the slavery stuff, the Harriet Tubman, then and him coming at the paparazzis,
Yeah,
and then him having bipolar. Polar was very serious. So and that's very tough for a person, you know. No, but one thing, but it's the card. It's called the Kardashian curse. You got to be careful with that. That's what I mean. It's like you gotta look at the history. Like
Yeah,
you got
Travis Barker
like
better
like
watch himself.
Bashar McCantis. He dated Chloe. His NBA career was gone. Boom, done. Uh, Reggie Bush. Reggie Bush. The one draft pick, Heisman, won Super Bowl when he dated Kim, and after he dated Kim, then boom, fall down. And who else? So Lamar Odom, NBA championship, six man of the year. Uh, after dated Chloe, boom, came start using drugs.
Now you got Lamar Odom and Tristan Thompson fighting.
Yeah,
Kardashian.
yeah.
Come on, bros.
I ain't even go. I ain't even go there. Lou. I ain't even go far yet, Lou. Miles Austin was a great receiver in Dallas for 1 good year, and after he dedicated him, look what happened. Never heard again. Never heard again. No.
Yeah, hey, Kim K willing to get C Murder out. She ain't focused on Kanye. She over there working with Monica to get C Murder out.
That's P ain't gonna let that happen.
She
You
wants
know,
some of that. She wants. Hey Lou, she wants some of that prison dick.
but
so
Monica,
hold on,
man,
hold on. So,
That's
so
what she wants.
she
hold
hood. I
on.
ain't gonna lie, she
So
hood. Yeah.
Kim K and Monica are working together to try to get C Murder out.
Yeah, they tried to. But I don't think it's gonna work. No,
Even
and
though C Murder used to be tapped, used to hit Monica, used to tap that. Basically, used to be with Monica all the time.
Yeah.
no,
Kim
no,
She
K
yeah,
said,
said.
yeah,
She said. You know what? C Murder finna get out. Shannon Brown. It's time for you to go.
"No, that's
and
already
Brown,
been over. That's
yeah,
been over, Polo."
Yeah, I know,
and
but I'm saying,
yeah,
she. You know, they always got an escape plan, young. Yeah,
yeah,
she
but
was
he tried
plotting
to,
from the beginning.
no, but they try to get him out. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Um, uh, because the government they ain't gonna let that man get out, and she
But hey,
tried
no,
to.
don't be too sure about that. They let Mac out.
Yeah, but Matt got permanent release. It wasn't that big, but
No,
this was
hey, don't matter.
no.
Hey, look, hey, they gon' hey, I guarantee you, C Murder gonna get out.
Oh yeah, he gonna get out. He gonna get out. No, get out. But I feel like the government, no, because they already got a guy that said that he didn't pull that trigger, but they
Yeah,
still ain't gonna let him go. They still ain't gonna let him go because they said the name. See, murder.
I mean, he in Angola though. Angola is
Yeah, I thought he's in
like
Louisiana. Yeah.
that's like the worst of the worst, bro.
I thought he
Do
was in
you know
Louisiana.
about Angola, right?
Yeah.
When he gets out,
Man,
when he
Angola ain't
gets
no
out,
joke. That's what Boosie was.
when he gets out, he gonna be the hottest rapper around.
I don't think he's gonna ever to rap. I think he's gonna take a break. Take a break and focus on his
Hey,
kids.
Mystical did. Hey, Mystical was still trying to do his thing.
Yeah, but that didn't work out.
He still
That
be
did not work
hey,
out.
but you know what? He still get a lot of fans when they come when he do concerts and stuff though. Yeah, like when they did the new No Limit reunion tour.
Yeah.
Hey, that was popping, man. But yeah, he still kind of did the same style. He was still kind of stuck in that time period where he still rapped the same. Some people didn't really. I mean, I liked it. Maybe Lou liked it, but somebody like Young, he be like, I don't know about this.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
All I know is if it wasn't for Mystical, it would not be no Superhead.
Oh.
And you know what? And check this out. And check this out. Look, hey Lou, he got that's another one. That's another one where he got rape charges thrown on him too. And
Nah,
that actually went down.
I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that name in years. I ain't heard that name in years. Because I remember I read the book when I was. So my mom, she had a storage, and I saw the book. I said, let me just read it."
You talking about?
Man,
You know what he does now? He
man, you couldn't. Man, I couldn't believe it. Man.
You talking
he
about
has.
Superhead?
Yes,
You know what he
Confession of
does
a
now?
Vixen. It
He
was. It
teaches
was.
white.
Yeah,
He
it
He
teaches.
was.
does.
He actually has those little He has to teach whites how to do that now.
Yeah, it was Confession
Um,
of a, no, it was Confession of a Fiction, right? And she put everybody. I'm like, God damn! She put Coogee Rap, Ja Rule, DMX. Shaq,
Eddie Winslow,
hey, Winslow,
Bobby Brown.
Gotti, and I'm like, yo. I was like, what is this? I'm like, this girl crazy. I remember that man Snoop said she on dick, dope, and dynamite.
Hey, once he came out with that book, every single one of those top started doing the same thing he was doing. They were coming out with a book.
Yeah, but that girl crazy.
I'm pretty sure Tiana Trump gonna probably do the same thing too.
Oh no, they do on social media because now you got social media now. Now you don't have to use it on the book now. Now you can use social media, just like how Brittany Will was. Now
But
both of
he
them they can
still
use
gonna,
social media.
but Sterling, he gonna still come out with a book though. Come on, man.
I don't think that shit's on her. She'll tell you in your face who she fucked, and you be like, what? Like she be out of nowhere, like I fucked Donald Trump. You like what? That's what you feel like. You feel like what?
Hey, see, I swear she be staying in different hotels almost every night now.
Who's staying in hotels?
Tiana Trump, she be staying in different hotels every night.
Shit, I wish she come to Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna cost. I think what she does is she charge people a lot of money just to get that.
Yeah, that's it. I don't. Yeah, because she'll go on social media. She like, what college I go to? If she go there, then you got to pay for it. Yeah, I thought she was. I was like, hold on. And now that'd be like, hold on. Now I was like, you doing that to college students? Like that's oh, that's
She
kind of
actually
old.
goes. She actually goes to
Yeah,
college
yeah,
campuses
yeah.
to
She
do that.
did. Yeah, she did. She did. I'm not gonna lie about it. She did. She did that.
So LaMelo Ball thought like, hey, I want to have my fun too.
That boy Melo, he balling.
After all, like what I don't understand is she's fertile, but she never got pregnant.
Oh, she had a child.
But
She got a son.
Tiana Trump,
Mm-hmm.
when?
I don't know. I saw he's a kid. Like a 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, so he like a little kid. So I'm like, and then to my head, I'm like, whoa.
See, now I gotta look this up.
Hey, yo, Louis, you think it's a good deal? No, cause Lou, you think it's a good deal? Cause I'm watching ESPN, and it said the Chicago Bears, Matt Nagy said that Andy Dalton's Bears #1 quarterback, and they signed for 1 year and $10 million. And they gonna put him over Justin Fields. They gonna put the Fields on, put him over Fields.
Hey, if it ain't a good deal, they out $10 million for 1 year.
But he's staying for 1 year, just 1 year. Like, These Bears crazy. That's like a worse deal. 1 year, $10 million.